Hey everybody, Dr. Brett Scher, low-carb cardiologist at lowcarbcardiologist.com. I want to talk about another study that just really bothers me again. So New England Journal of Medicine just came out February 21st. So a study of low-dose methotrexate for the prevention of atherosclerotic events. Basically the concept that inflammation contributes to cardiovascular disease. It can contribute to heart attacks, chronic long-term inflammation, bad thing, right? So we want to try and avoid it. So there's this one trial earlier called the CANTOS trial where they use this monoclonal antibody to try and reduce inflammation. And they showed it did slightly reduce heart attack risk, but was offset by increasing fatal infection risk, right? So maybe inflammation has a purpose in our body. Gee, who would have thought, right? So inflammation has a purpose in our body. We don't want to completely knock it down like that monoclonal antibody did in the CANTOS trial. So it did mildly reduce cardiovascular events, but it was completely offset by increased risk of fatal infections. So this new one, same concept, using low-dose methotrexate, which is a drug commonly used for like rheumatoid arthritis as an anti-inflammatory type drug, anti-fibrotic drug, using it to see if it reduces the risk of heart attacks and death. And again, no benefit. After 2.3 years, methotrexate did not result in lower inflammatory markers, and the primary endpoint of reducing cardiovascular events, no difference. And I mean, nothing highlights this drug-centric philosophy in our medical community more than this. Inflammation, chronic inflammation, can be treated with lifestyle. We know that. That is the number one treatment. Maybe the inflammation is there for a reason, because we're harming our bodies. We're doing chronic damage, causing this inflammation as a reaction. So rather than trying to cut down the reaction, we need to get at what's causing the inflammation to begin with. And I don't know how many times people can say we need to get to the root cause. These drugs do not get to the root cause. And they're spending millions, hundreds of millions of dollars probably studying these drugs to reduce inflammation, when we just need to take a step back and take a look at what's causing the inflammation in the first place. So when I see a study like that, it just makes what little hair I have left just stand up on my head, because it frustrates me so much. So hopefully, if you have health concerns, if you're working with a physician, make sure you're not just putting a Band-Aid on a problem. Make sure you're getting to the core of your lifestyle that could be contributing to the problem. All right, time to get off my soapbox. Have a great day, everybody. Go outside, get some sunshine if you can, be active, be healthy, and take care of yourself today.